In the wake of several crime stories, including murders in the valley, a young man is working to prove the love of the Lord trumps all.
Only on 3, our Ashley Garrett reports the Chick-fil-A worker shared a story about a recent good deed that involved the young man giving up his shoes. Ashley.
Phil, Teresa, you see that young man behind me? This is 18-year-old Levi Jones. He works at the Chick-fil-A on Whittlesey Boulevard. Earlier today, he told me about a recent time he helped a man who appeared to be in great need. Levi says when the Lord tells him to move, he does just that.
You know, I'm a Christian, and I claim that wholeheartedly.
That's 18-year-old Levi Jones. He works at the Chick-fil-A on Whittlesey Boulevard. Tuesday, he shared a story with me about helping a man in need, saying this is the Lord's way of showing his love surpasses all understanding.
This Walter was sitting under that tree right there, kind of slumped over. He had his eyes closed, looked very tired, and I went over to him, and God led me over there to speak to him. And I asked him how he was doing, if I could get him any food, and I noticed he didn't have any shoes on his feet, and the Lord told me to give my shoes to him, and so that's exactly what I did.
Levi says this happened while he was on the clock not too long ago. After tending to the man in need, getting him a meal and the man's favorite drink, Dr. Pepper, Levi returned back to work without shoes. Management was kind enough to give Levi shoes that were available, but they were 4 sizes too big. Despite this, Levi did not complain. Todd Kalish, the operator of the Chick-fil-A, says Levi's acts are like those of the founder of the franchise.
Truett told us, always obey your kind-hearted impulses, and so you're kind of channeling that, and he really didn't even learn that or hear that. It's just kind of, it's in his DNA.
Levi says when the Lord tells him to move, he does just that.
I love Jesus, and as his son, I'm called to live and walk just like Jesus did on the earth. And Jesus hung around homeless people. He, took care of people, loved on people, blessed people wherever he went. And so I just want to walk as my Father, which is Jesus Christ, walked, and live that out every single day of my life.
News 3's Ashley Garrett joining us now here at the desk with some more perspective.
Matter of full disclosure, wouldn't you like to be related to that young man?
I sure would.
Well, I'm blessed to be his grandfather.
I know you are. And there's an extra tidbit I wanted to add. According to management, there was another selfless act that Levi did. There was a young woman with a small family, small children, and when she went to make a payment, there was something wrong with her debit card. According to the boss, Levi went from behind the counter and paid with his own debit card so that family could eat, but he didn't stop there. He also wrapped his arms around them and began to pray for them as well. And an extra tidbit about that man who received Levi's shoes, that man is expecting a newborn son and tells Levi that he's going to name his son after Levi.
Wow. He's an exceptional young man.
He sure is.
Having a conversation with Levi is like having a conversation with a grown person. He's an old soul.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I can't stop smiling, and I'm very thankful that he's in my family.
Good stuff.
Thank you,
Thank
Ashley.
You're very welcome.
Good job.
Over to you, Bob.
Oh, I'm not even deserving to come to me. Let's go to commercial break on that. He's wonderful. I'm honored to know Levi as well.